Loss of love. We really appreciate this, attorney.
Gentlemen, now you are going to see exactly what happens when a man is unfairly released for having raped a woman. This is exactly what happened during the Ibarra case. Only this time around, you are all experiencing it from a different perspective.
No, look here. I'm so sorry, attorney, but those are two different cases.
Yes, the reason Carlos was set free was due to lack of evidence.
Well, that was because I had double the work with time against me. Attorney. And because investigations were not conducted properly. But that case isn't closed.
We all know that. We haven't stopped working on that matter, because we want to solve that case too, in finding Patricia's murderer.
And speaking of that case, there's actually something we need to tell you. While we're conducting our investigation, we found some significant elements that made us think that Tatiana Medina could possibly be a suspect.
Gentlemen, she was my witness.
I know that. But most of the time, murderers cooperate with the police so he or she could escape without any kind of suspicion.
I already spoke to her, and I never got the impression she was guilty.
Well, it's already a part of the investigation. However, we won't find out the truth until the trial starts.
In the meantime, we would like to ask you to take her passport away so we could prevent her from leaving the country.
Are the two of you sure about what you're planning to do?
Absolutely,
100%.
attorney.
All right then. All right. I will be adding her to our list of suspects. And I will issue a court order so she surrenders her passport.
Once again, we thank you very much, attorney.
And also, we'll let you know immediately once we file the appeal with the court. Thank you very much.
Excuse us. I hope they pay us well enough for what happened to me.
Trust me, everything will be fine.
Please all rise as the Honorable Judge enters the court.
You may now all be seated. The hearing is now in session for the presentation of evidence by Juan Jose Duran against the company Masculine Fragrances from France, Mexico branch. Attorney of the plaintiff, start with your opening statement.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. My client here has been a victim of false advertising the company has been presenting during the last few years, causing him to have a lot of issues involving his self-esteem. So right now we're asking for the right compensation for him for all the damages he has suffered.
And what was shown in the said advertisement?
In that TV commercial, there is this young man who suddenly becomes a chick magnet by simply applying this deodorant. As in, he automatically gets surrounded by a lot of women, which is completely different with what happens in reality. That is why now we are asking you that my client be compensated properly for all the damages this has caused him.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
The defense may now begin with their opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The advertising agency that we are currently working with has been focusing on giving an image of freshness to their products. But there would be no way for them to deceive all of their avid consumers. It was never stated in the commercial that they contain pheromones or anything that might make seduction possible. There is no way they are deceiving their consumers, because it wasn't said that by using the product, a man can do anything he wants to a woman. And besides, all of the audiovisual content can be interpreted differently by different ranges of audiences.
I have here some documents that would prove that because of your TV commercials, my client has been damaged emotionally and mentally. That document is the psychological report from the hospital that states the depression my client is suffering from.
Alonso, can we come in?
Go ahead, go ahead. Come in. Come in. Have a seat, please.
Hello,
Thank you.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello, Alonso.
Hello. Were you able to make progress with Alexa's case? Yes. Roberto and I talked to the prosecutor. She told us as soon as we submit and file the appeal, we should let her know so she can take proper measures against Francisco, Octavio, and Manuel. I'm already done with all the writing. Ask Carmen to print it out for you so you can go ahead and file it, please.
All right.
I started my online research and found judicial bulletins of the last few months. We'll start reviewing them tomorrow because Leticia and Juan still have work to finish.
Yes, Leticia told me that she has a trial.
And Juan went to the courthouse.
Right. We will be taking a short break from what we are currently doing so we can move on with Alexa's case. I know you all have your pending cases, but if we work together on this case, we'll be able to solve it faster.
Well, I've already processed a warrant to ask the bank to give me a copy of Marufa's bank statement. And he will probably receive a notice in the next couple of days.
Very well, that's excellent.
Ricardo and I will talk to Dr. Becker so he can tell us how we can approach Alexa.
We have all been investigating, and we already have the list of all their family businesses.
Yes, and Francisco's father just opened up a hotel, a new branch of his hotels in Cancun. Well, Octavio's parents own a construction company, and Manuel, most of his family are restaurant owners.
It's gonna be much easier for us to find out if there are irregularities with what they've done.
That's excellent. One thing I've confirmed is that if you really want to find out about corrupt people's movements, you simply have to go see how they have been moving their money.
Well, I haven't had a lot of cases lately, but if I find anything or if any one of you needs help, just let me know.
Thank you very much.
All right, please continue working. I have a meeting with Attorney Casillas today and I will keep you posted. Even Jaime Ponce will be helping us. He was able to convince the presiding judge to meet with me this afternoon.
My dad's going to help us?
Yes.
According to the diagnosis, Your Honor, the psychologist linked my client's crippling depression as the product of the continuous rejection of different women because he was trying to replicate what exactly happened in that commercial. And besides, there is an attachment of receipts which shows that my client has spent an amount of more than $2,500. And for that reason, we would like compensation of $1 million for the moral damages this has caused
Your
him.
Honor, in this case, it is difficult to prove any moral damages. The alleged damages showed in this court, exposed by this attorney, cannot be quantified.
Because of what happened, my client had to spend a lot of money for his psychological therapy.
It is so ridiculous to try to make our company pay for that. Besides, the amount you asked for is way too high.
Order, order! You must wait for your turn, attorneys. Now take your seat, please. You may continue.
Your Honor, that advertisement is actually a part of our brand's identity. It doesn't have to be regulated by specifications, like those so-called miracle products. And in our advertisements, we simply want to say that through the use of our fragrances, a man can be secure because he feels fresh and clean.
You may now proceed with your closing statement, and I only want the facts.
Your Honor, it has been justified that my client spent a huge amount of money, an expense which was caused by false advertising the company carried out just to increase their sales.
Thank you, attorney.
Your Honor, our brand never had the intention of deceiving our customers. The accusation's unfair, because we shouldn't be responsible for the people's misinterpretations when it comes to our advertisements.
Given all the evidence and the arguments presented here today, I am going to call a brief recess for deliberation.
Please all rise, everyone, for the Honorable Judge.
I'm very sure we're going to win this.
Attorney, I already have the complete call history of Patricia's cell phone.
Where? Can I see it?
That one's the call history from last month.
Oh, that's fine. Look, this one. Look, she received this call the night before her death.
I'm pretty sure she was at Attorney Ibarra's bachelor party. Is the number appearing on a trend?
Yes. Yes, there were a lot of calls made from that same number.
That only means they were still calling her during those hours on the day of her death.
That is definitively linked with the day of her murder. I will be calling the legal department of the phone company. We need to know who is the person registered behind that phone number. I'm feeling very nervous.
Well, you don't have to be.
Please all rise as the Honorable Judge enters the court.
You may now be seated. After analyzing all the evidence, I am finally ready to issue my verdict. First of all, this particular case could have been handled with the help of the Bureau of Consumer Protection. In effect, it is very difficult to prove that any real moral damage was caused in any way that harmed the plaintiff. When money is spent on a product that cannot be reimbursed as a result of a deceptive advertising strategy, is when moral damages are applicable. But in this case, there has been no proof of that. In summation, the plaintiff's request for damages is overruled. But the defendants are required to reimburse all the money he invested on the product he purchased from you. I recommend that you reassess your advertisements to avoid misinterpretations in the future.
It shall be so, Your Honor.
Please all rise as the Honorable Judge leaves the courtroom. We would like to remind you that the hearing has been recorded both in audio and in video.
You told me we were going to win. Hello, attorney. I'm Roberto Morelli. We called to follow up on your reply with our written request. Yes. The investigation binder's order number we have here is 020486-C11. Could you please help me with one more detail? We need the information of the owner that registered on that last phone call made. Yes, in the call log. They're looking for it. Yes, perfect. Let me take note of that. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much for cooperating.
What did they say, attorney?
The number belongs to Pedro Chavez.
Pedro?
Yes.
He's Patricia's boyfriend.
Of course. At last, we finally have our suspect. You promised me that we were going to win this trial.
Well, we can still appeal it.
You made me look like a fool in front of those people.
Listen, I perfectly know you're upset, but there are still many things we can do.
Like what?
We can file a motion for reconsideration.
I should have gone to some other lawyer.
Look, I did what I was asked to do.
Well, if that is true, we could have won this case. You promised me that we were going to win this case and that I would end up with a lot of money.
Juan Jose, calm down.
No, not only did I lose the amount of money I wanted, I'm just going to get the amount I spent on that filthy deodorant that I used.
Relax, please, Juan Jose. You have to listen to me. You can't be upset like this.
It's better if we end all this, okay? You said you were going to charge me 10%. Well, here's your payment.
You're an imbecile.
I'm feeling like we have unlocked a significant factor on this case. Supposing that this man is actually the real man that we have all been looking for, it's Pedro, Patricia's fiancé.
Yes, but look, why did he call her that early?
Well, that is very strange. It can't just be a coincidence, right?
Yes, but no. Okay, Carlos said that at some point, she suddenly left the room, and then after a few moments, Patricia came back to him nervous.
There you go. Maybe they argued about something and that made him kill her.
Juan, wait a moment. Please call your girlfriend the computer wizard, would you?
Yes, of course.
We need to know everything that has happened to do with Pedro on the internet. We need to find a photo.
I'll be calling her right now, attorney. Let's see if she can come.
Perfect, because once we find a photo, we can compare it with the videos the hotel manager gave us. And with that, we can prove he was there that night. Come on.
When did they say they're giving it to you, attorney?
Well, anytime soon. But if they don't give it to us first thing tomorrow, I'm going to ask for a court order.
We now have a clearer line of investigation.
100%. I really thought I was going to go crazy with this case. For the first time, I'm starting to feel like we're so close to finding out who killed Patricia. Let's do this.
Loss of love. Loss of love.
Look, I think I've found something here. New hotel being built inside Ecological Reserve in Cancun. It's being built by Francisco's father.
He must have released a lot of money so they would let him construct a hotel there.
According to this article, he paid the right amount.
It's pretty obvious that they're used to doing whatever pleases the officials there, right?
Were you able to find anything?
And about the construction company of Tava's dad. I found about a couple of lawsuits.
What happened to those cases?
It was stated there that they reached a settlement.
Meaning to say they stopped the lawsuit filed.
Exactly. And since the lawsuit didn't proceed, there's nothing illegal with them.
Did you speak with Manuel's father?
I just found out that they opened many restaurants. Nothing sketchy as of the moment.
At least now we know that their way of fixing things against them is by resorting to settlements.
You're right. But after what they have done to Alexa, they won't be able to reach any kind of agreement with us. Those youngsters need to pay for what they did inside a prison cell.
Right. Would it be all right if we work for 30 minutes more?
Sure.
Okay.
Look, if you have something to do, I can keep working on it alone.
You know, it's my turn to see Luis today, and I don't want to be late.
I have a suggestion. Why don't you go see him now? I'll stay.
Are you sure?
Of course. I know how much you want to see your kid.
All right. Thank you. I will just keep you
Sure.
updated.
Say hello to him for me.
Of course I will.
Take care.
Yes, you too.
Thank you very much for coming here. Have a seat.
No, I'm very happy to be able to help. How can I help?
Well, we already have the name of a new suspect in Patricia's case.
Really? That's good news.
Yes. His name is Pedro Chavez Olmos.
Okay.
We need to find a picture of him somewhere.
Don't worry, what information do you have?
Well, aside from his full name, we also have his cell phone number.
Theoretically, that would be enough to find him. There are a lot of social networks linked to the subscriber's number.
That's perfect. I know you can do it.
Don't worry. We'll find more details about your suspect in a moment.
What is it, Leticia? What can I do for you?
I lost Alonso. I lost Juan Jose's case.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry.
Alonso, I beg you, we need to do something about it. Let's file an appeal.
No, listen, I told you this case would be a very risky one. If you appeal, you'll just lose again.
That is why I need you to help me. I'm sure there must be something in the sentence that we can study and research about so we can file an appeal.
There's no way for us to do that. You have to understand that.
I'm begging you, please help me.
I am busy with something right now, so if you'll excuse me.
Why don't you ever want to help me?
You wanted to handle all of your cases, right? That means you have to know how to lose and how to win.
Do you realize how you're being unfair with me?
Listen to me. There are cases that you can't win easily, and that is something you need to understand. So I am very sorry, but I really can't help you.
If what you're doing is so important, then why are you helping Leonardo and Ricardo?
Because what happened with Marufo is an act of corruption.
But what if my case was like that too? We really need to investigate that case.
I told you right from the start that handling the case might be too risky for you. And with your client's situation, it will be very difficult to prove there was any moral damages.
Then why did you let me go ahead and do it? To make fun and mock me, am I right?
No, what is wrong with you?
I cannot believe you let me handle this case so I would lose it.
That isn't why I did it. It is a part of your growth as a good attorney. That's why next time you should think about it twice before you decide to handle a case. I hope you realize that.
I just finished my talk with Dr. Becker, and I have told him about Alexa.
What did he say?
She said Alexa's reaction is perfectly normal. She's currently facing a stressful moment and that she's in the anger stage.
Yeah, that is pretty obvious.
He also said it's important for her to undergo therapy. But we should give her time to let her get over this.
Are you sure that he can treat her?
Yes, of course. I already asked.
That's good. Very good. That makes me feel a little bit more at ease. Now we need to get ready and concentrate in preparing our motion for the appeal so we can help out Alonso.
There's nothing like he disappeared off the face of the earth.
Come on, please don't say that.
I don't see any profiles of him. I even looked for logs or reports of his cell phone, but there's nothing.
Oh, come on, Fernanda. It's important for me to find that man.
He deactivated absolutely everything.
Hey, Fernanda. How are you?
I'm good, attorney. Thank you.
Were you able to find anything?
No, nothing. I just told Juan I found messages saying that most of his accounts were deactivated.
Well, that would help us too, right? I mean, if he has nothing to hide, then why the heck would he disappear like this?
This cannot be.
What is it? What happened?
I am so fed
What?
up. I'm fed up.
hey,
I'm so freaking tired of being in this
Hey,
place.
Relax, calm down. What? Tell me what happened.
I lost the case, Benjamin.
Okay, you knew this was a very complicated case, right?
You know what? You are just like the others. You don't believe in me.
You know I do believe in you, but I told you from the start that this one is tough.
You
remember?
know what, Benjamin? You're right. Alonso is an imbecile.
That's true.
I asked him for help, and he said that if I wanted to handle my own cases, I have to learn to win and to lose, for heaven's sake.
Okay, listen, he's right about that.
Benjamin, don't you understand the situation? He let me go to that trial knowing that I wasn't going to
I
win.
know, but don't be like this, please. What do you want me to do to make you feel better? Tell me.
Nothing.
Let me finish this and we'll have a drink, okay?
Are you working on the Marufo case?
No, of course
Then
not.
what are you doing?
All right, come. Come here. Come here. I'll tell you about it later. It's something that's going to benefit us. When everything works out the way I want it to, we won't need Alonso for anything at all. Come on, smile for me. Smile for me. I'm going to put you in a good mood. Okay, it's all right now.
Loss of love.